I remember the first time we went to Vegas to the Encore, and the atmosphere, it was just a vibe. Everybody was like drenched in gold and diamonds, and everybody smelled so good and had amazing bags, and it was just like, oh my god, I love it, right? And it was the first time in a long, long time ago that I allowed myself to own my desire, to come back to that desire that was there all along. You see, the years before, I had spent thinking that I had to choose between investing in real estate and index funds or having what I wanted, right? And yeah, being in Vegas that time, in the Anchor that time, with everybody just, you know, really enjoying the way they looked and what they had. Like, I didn't care if these people were like magnates. It was just a vibe, it was a frequency. And that frequency, that vibe was calling my name. Okay? It was calling my name. And again, I finally went back to myself. I said yes to me. I said yes to soul, kind of like, yeah, I love this stuff. I love all the expensive shit and I love luxury. And little did I know that that was a portal. You see, because your desires are not random. Your desires are desiring you back. Why? Because it is a frequency that if you can feel it, if you can sense it, it means that it's there in the map for you to be able to access. Okay? So your desires are not random, and like you've seen in other videos that I've made, they are the map to your life. They are a, so your desires want you to, is that frequency wanting you to match it. Okay? If you can feel it, it means that you match it to a degree. But to fully tap into it, how do you align yourself with it? How do you tune into that channel, into that radio frequency, right? So, a lot of people talk about identity, right? And it's hard to understand when you don't understand the following, that it's all about a state, a way of feeling and being, right? Think about the deer, right? A deer that wakes up in the morning and he doesn't wake up like thinking, oh my god, how am I going to eat? Like, is there going to be green grass or what am I gonna do? No, the deer just is, and it instinctively knows that grass will be there, water will be there for it to nourish. It knows at a deep cellular level that life has its back, that life will provide. But when to keep this practical and really, getting into that identity, I'm going to tell you how I did it and how you tap into the frequency and step into the identity of what Ori is. So I remember being so excited and finally owning my desire of like all the beautiful things, not just investments. Because I said, if not now, then when do we get to live? When is it enough? When is it enough index funds or real estate, whatever? When is it enough? But I said, it's enough now. It's enough now. So I went back home and I did what I always do, which was to fully immerse myself in that vibe, in that feeling, okay? And I was excited, right? Like, it was exciting and fun, and I couldn't wait for that. So, a very easy way to get in that state, into that feeling, is to look at pictures. So, I used to go on Pinterest and I would look at all the amazing pictures of things that I, loved. And you see, that's where the whole visualization comes from. It's not about looking at the picture per se, but about what the picture evokes, okay? How you start to feel when you look at it. In my case, I just felt love for it. And I started imagining myself wearing the thing or being in the place, right? I would see myself wearing the thing, doing the thing. And at first it was all exciting and kind of exhilarating. And it's like you're saturating your subconscious with all of these things until one day it just feels like home. It's like I would come back from outside, from work at the time, whatever that was. I used to be in the corporate world. And coming to my secret world, it was like coming home. And it was like comfort. Okay, it's like a safe place where I felt safe, where I felt good, where it was a place that I loved. Okay, so guess what's that called? It's called normalizing it. It was not exciting like manic excitement anymore. It was just comfort, like coming home. And you know my career in the corporate world started to skyrocket, and I was able to not only invest in index funds, but to get all the designer items that I wanted, like beautiful things, like gems and jewelry and all the stuff that I loved. My husband started to give me, really nice presents, like nice bags and all the things. So lo and behold, it just manifested. Next thing you knew, I had a full designer wardrobe in addition to index funds. So no, you don't have to choose because life is abundance. So all of the chic things and beautiful things were calling my name, and they are calling your name, and they are manifesting you because that frequency is looking to align itself to you, right? The universe seeks balance, right? So you stepping into the feeling is stepping into the frequency of it, right? So that is only one manifestation story, but you can finally see that aligning with that frequency, it means seeing yourself, feeling yourself in it, okay? living inside of the dream instead of outside. You see, at first, it kind of felt a bit outside, but very soon I was able to saturate my subconscious so much with the images. And this exercise, I did it right before sleeping, and that is SATS, right?
Yeah.
The state akin to sleep, where I would immerse myself in that, in those images, in those feelings of it, that soon enough it manifested. It wasn't long from that, not even, it was just a few months. So let me know in the comments if your desires are calling your name too, and have you owned those desires? Are you saying yes to you? Are you saying yes to soul? So I'll see you on the next. Bye.